What's going on, everybody? You know who it is. We're back today with some P90 tryhard domination on Hardhat. Man, this game was, I had fun, and then not the usual fun I like to have. I was going against a full party, and my team wasn't bad in the sense of they couldn't win gunfights. They were bad in the sense of playing the objective. I seen later on after I was reviewing the video that most of them were positive and a lot of them had kills, and one of them actually came in second place to me in kills. He had like 44 or something like that. So basically they were just kill whoring, and while they could have helped me capture more flags and defend them better, they didn't. So this was kind of like a choking point for the team, and I basically had to do a lot of the work myself, defending flags and things like that. The team I was going against, this one dude, like you just seen me die from him. He had the P90, a PP90 with the rapid fire silencer, and I think he was using blind eye, assassin, and sit rep. So I was going against some major tryhards, and this is my tryhard setup. I was going for high KD gameplay, like 80 plus score, but I do go 47 and like 25 or something like that. And this is just me like tryharding against a bunch of tryhards, and so I figure if they were a bunch of like noobs and shit, I probably would have had like double that score. So I was pretty proud for the score that I did come up with. They stopped me on plenty of streaks. You know, I got a couple of kill streaks, a lot of predator missiles, and like a few choppers. I think they took me 2 off my Pavelow, maybe one or something like that. I hit a corner and there was someone aiming down sight for me. Man, these people were some major tryhards. Like at least 3 of them had trophy systems, and they were running tacs, and they were just in all kinds of positions. And I get some nice feeds, some nice kills, hip firing and stuff like that. I had to pull out all the stops. And for close quarters, the P90 is my tryhard gun. For long range, it would be the Scar. Setup would be kick and rapid fire. And I'll see you on the screen. Dude destroyed my predator missile. Very unhappy about that. I was like, oh great, this is all bad. Because you know we're losing and whatnot, and I'm trying to bring us back. So besides the rapid fire and the kick, I'm using Scavenger so I can go on these long streaks. Hardline, get my streaks earlier. Steady aim, so you know, hip fire, and I pull out my gun faster after running because I do sprint around a lot. And I'm using flash grenades and Semtex, I believe. And the death streak is Martyrdom. I find Martyrdom and Dom is helpful because it keeps them off the flags a little bit longer. You know, if you run too close, they'll die. It's pretty cool, Martyrdom works well when you're using recon too, because even if they're just close enough to get painted, that's great, because you know what they are. As I said, kill streaks, predator missile, tac chopper, Pavelow, tac chopper and Pavelow, because as soon as if my chopper's in the air, and I get the Pavelow, I call it in, it comes in as soon as the chopper leaves or get destroyed. That's good shit right there. But what I wanted to talk with you all about is opinions, theories, and facts. My homie Lincoln, shout out to Lincoln, his video will be linked in the description below. Go check his out. He was talking about something similar in his one of his previous videos, and I wasn't planning on doing this video. It just kind of a spread of moment thing when I was in this live stream the other day watching one of my favorite YouTube commentators live stream. He was streaming some Halo 3, and I'm only one who watches him, so I didn't have none of my friends there, but like everybody there had a opinion about something, and because my opinion was different, it made it wrong to them, and they bashed me for my opinion, things like that. And I felt like I was starting to get ganged up on for having a difference of opinion. And for those of you who be at live streams with me, like Oz live stream or Scrub live stream, you know I have a very different opinion than the average opinion of whatever goes on in Call of Duty. So, you know, it happens, and I'm not afraid to tell my opinion, no matter how different it is or who's gonna think whatever. Like, even if Oz or Scrub was like, yo, whatever, and blah blah blah, like, it still wouldn't change my opinion. You know, I think for myself, and no one leads me around blindlessly and things of that nature. So, just real quick, an opinion isn't necessarily right and it isn't necessarily wrong. It's just what you think. So that's fine, and that's very important as an individual, because as long as it's what you think, that's fine. Not necessarily right, not necessarily wrong. A theory is what you think because of information you've gathered or information you know. So it's either going to come out wrong or it's going to be right. And a fact is true after being confirmed multiple times, after like so many tests and things like that, or it won't be true if new evidence come up and it's proven otherwise. So these are what an opinion, a theory, and a fact is. Other words for these terms and things like that would be guesses, educated guesses, hypothesis, and a guess is again just what you think. And an educated guess is what you think based off of information you either know or have. And it's also like a hypothesis, like, okay, if let's say you're in Call of Duty and you see on your mini-map 3 bleeps, or little blips or whatever, little red dots, and they're migrating right, and you make a guess based off the information that you see. If you throw a grenade at the very right, you will catch some of them, or at least get some hit markers. And so enough, if you do it and you do get some hit markers, your educated guess, hypothesis, or theories, they're all the same thing, was right, making it a fact because it happened. And that's what basically the formula is, and that's, you'll learn a lot about this, about science, if any of you pay attention in class. I'm sure some of you do. A lot of smart subscribers I have. So facts are subject to change, as I said earlier, because they can be proven otherwise if new information is brought to their attention or something else happens, things like that. So facts can also be like, you know, not for sure, and that's something you gotta take into account. And there's always something like, well, not something like, but it's always a versus when it comes to the truth and the absolute truth. And the truth can be anything that's true to you, and everybody's truth, TRUTH, is different from someone else's. Just like they say there's two sides to the story, there can be 3 sides to the story, 4 sides to the story, and everybody has their own truth to the story. And an absolute truth is what it is, like exactly of everything that has happened. So we have the what may have versus what happened, and what happened is the absolute truth, and what may have is the truth. And this can be different, and then it can be a lie, which is false, and or made up, things like that. An example of an opinion would be like, my opinion on Black Ops 2 is it will have everything that every Call of Duty player wants, and yet somebody somewhere under a rock with no fucking life who plays this damn game to no end, and it's just so important to them, will find something to complain about because something isn't going their way, which is really stupid, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. An example of a theory would be that my theory on COD casting, the new being able to record your voice over a gameplay you have in theater mode or something like that, is going to oversaturate YouTube's Call of Duty community even more, because there's going to be so many people COD casting, quote unquote, can't see my air quotes, and it's going to be so common, and people are going to be uploading all kinds of shit. People trying to upload trolling videos and things like that. It's going to be all kinds of little kids, and it's going to be crazy. So I probably will be posting a lot of Halo 4 because of this. An example of a fact is you are watching this video right now. Now, as again, facts are subject to change, because even though you were watching this video right now, you may have stopped just because I've said this, or just to prove me wrong, or anything like that. So it's a varies, and the truth versus the absolute truth is a kind of a concept. Well, with that being said, I wanted to break it. This is why I wanted to get y'all into commenting and interacting with me, because I talk to y'all and y'all watch. I'm very happy that y'all watch. I'm very happy for the people who like my videos, the people who comment. For those who don't, I want y'all to comment and like the video and give me feedback to let me know if you agree, if you disagree. It doesn't matter. Like, your opinion matters to me, because you know, subscribers are like the blood of a channel, and the content would be like the lifeline, and I would be like the heart. You know, we all need to work together to keep the channel growing, and if you support me, it'd be greatly appreciated. You comment, like, just to give me feedback, and that's what I would really enjoy from y'all, to interact with y'all, to get y'all opinions out there, because your opinions matter to me on everything that we do together, my content and everything. So that is the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed. Clutch victory once again. I think I'm like, that should be a clutch channel. I get clutches like all the time. So peace out, y'all. Be easy.